We're going into job to be done. I've spoken a lot of times. We have done some things on it, and shortly we're going to do a little bit more things. Now remember, price is what you pay. Cheap value is what you want to get. So the price you pay for food, as I mentioned, differs vastly. Say we go to our school canteen to eat, it costs us definitely below $5. Now have a think about it. If the auntie charge you $6 or $7, you will be so expensive, right? But $6 to $7 is probably enough for a frappuccino in Starbucks, and you accept it. You don't think it's very expensive. Now contrast that. A whole meal with food, all this in a canteen, $6 to $7 is very expensive. But $6 to $7 for a drink. Now, mind you, it's not even like real fruits or anything like that. It's okay. It's acceptable. So price is what you pay. Value is what you get. The value you get at a Starbucks or Coffee Bean is vastly different from what you get in a canteen. Now, the job to be done, of course, that you expect you hire the product to do the job is also different. And take note of that. So, and when you are working on your own projects, think about this job to be done. What are the jobs people are hiring your project, your products to do? Again, we brought out the thing. What is the value? Now, value proposition is not a simple thing. The illustration is very straightforward, but to identify the value is not easy. Why? Delicious food. Is that considered a value proposition? Suddenly my products are very reasonable, very low price. Is that a value proposition? These are some of the things that you need to think about. Some of it is not really a value proposition because if you're selling it at cheap and reasonable cost, low pricing, you probably have a value until someone sells cheaper than you. And this is what you observe outside. People looking at each other and say, oh, this guy sells $10, I sell $9. Then the other guy say, oh, you sell $9, I sell $8. And it becomes what is known as a price war. This is just reiterating. Now, what customer hopes to accomplish in a given circumstance is this job to be done. Now, there are a few keywords here. What customer hopes to accomplish in a given circumstance. Okay, just now I give the illustration on our school canteen. I give the illustration on Starbucks or Coffee Bean. This is very different. We use the same base, $7, $6 that you're willing to pay. Now, $6, $7 you pay for food in a canteen. It's very expensive because we usually pay $2 over. And canteen, what we understand, what is acceptable is reasonable price food. Whereas when you go to Starbucks, it's not just about the drink, it's about the entire experience. You're looking to have a good time, chilling, chit-chatting with friends. There are a lot in other intangibles that comes in. Now, it's not functional anymore. Now, taking note of that, that's not functional anymore. It's beyond that. There are emotional and social aspect of it as well. So the job to be done is slightly different. So again, when it comes to your own project, what is the job to be done you want it to be achieved, right? So again, I come back to the often used illustration that I put forward to you. When you buy that pair of sneakers, your age group. So that is not just to do a certain function, which is functional. That's very tangible, that's very measurable. Oh, I'm going to use this pair of sneakers to go jogging, to go and play tennis. Might not be the case. You might use it, but more so like, oh, this is a very bright color. This color I like. Oh, this design, a lot of people are talking about it. On social media, the celebrity wore it, for instance. So it's more on the emotional, and of course, social plays a part.